week at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. We're going to check out Jiko, one of the signature dining restaurants that just reopened. And they have vegan items for us, an appetizer, an entree, and a dessert. We'll tell you if it's worth a visit here at Animal Kingdom Lodge. Stick with us. Jiko, the cooking place, is located downstairs at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge and is their signature dining location. It's right across from Boma, which we have reviewed before and is a buffet restaurant. This is a nicer, higher end, a great date night option for people. And they recently reopened, so we tried out all of the vegan items that are on this new menu. If you look up, you'll see representation of canoe birds, which are thought to bring good luck to the farmers during harvest time. And if you look down on the floor, you can see the little hourglass kind of shaped cutouts. Those are supposed to represent haystacks, and when the birds are seen flying over, they will bring a good harvest. Also, make sure you check out the wall in the background, which does change colors to show, to simulate a sunset over 45 minutes of time. So you'll definitely be there for that long. It does take a little bit longer because all of these dishes are basically works of art. Jiko actually means the cooking place, and you'll notice there are two wood-burning ovens where you can watch the cooks prepare things. You can actually ask to sit there and see them in action, but just be aware that they are cooking animal products and meat things there. So if you want to sit there, you will see that happening. The previous bread service here was actually vegan, and it currently is not. Both of the bread service options have dairy in them, as well as the butter that they're giving you is actually goat cheese butter, and they did not, when we were there, have earth balance at all. So you are going to get the gluten-free rolls that they have all over property when they don't have a vegan bread service option that they make in-house. We were told throughout the night that they are working on getting the kitchen up and running and that they would be adding to the menu in the future, so we hope that that is the case and that they will bring back a vegan bread service for us. The first thing that we get to enjoy is the Jiko salad, which is, as I mentioned before, a work of art. It really is beautiful. It's a bed of quinoa, and then you have various colors of vegetables, including yellow carrots and regular carrots. You've got watermelon radish, black radish, rolled up little cucumbers, and something called crystal lettuce, which actually looks like little plants, and they kind of taste like that too. But it's very interesting, very fresh tasting, and there's cashew cheese on it, which really ties it all together. That was absolutely delicious, and I would go back just for this salad. Now, Jiko used to have quite a few entrees to choose from that were vegan, including a delicious curry, which we definitely hope will return in the future. But for now, they're trying out an Ethiopian-based entree, which is the injera basket. And this features injera bread, which if you have not had that, it's kind of very spongy almost. It's very soft, and normally it comes on a very large tortilla size serving, and you basically just rip off a piece and you scoop up whatever food item you want and eat it that way. The way they have it set up is kind of little smaller tortillas, and you can just fill them up and roll them up and eat them that way. So it is definitely a hands-on experience, so if you do not want that, the Jiko may not be for you right now. And then the various different fillings that they have, one of them is a portobello mushroom wat, which if you've ever had the chickpea wat over at Sanaa when that was still there, it's similar flavors, cumin and coriander, things like that. I really enjoyed that. I love mushrooms, so that was a win for me. The other filling is golden lentils, which by themselves really didn't have much flavor at all. They were just the lentil flavor, but that's because you do have some additional toppings that you can put in there, including the rosewater harissa, which I was warned several times was spicy. It was a little bit spicy, but nothing, too over the top, and it didn't last very long after you had another bite of something without it. It definitely went away. You can definitely taste the rosewater in that though, so if you don't like those kind of flavors, just keep that in mind. The last main filling item was very uniquely flavored. You had beet greens in there and other root vegetables in a cashew milk base. I'm not too sure what the other seasonings were in there, but it was very sweet, and when you ate it with the bread, it kind of just tasted like you were eating a pancake almost. So I really didn't care for those types of flavors with all of the other things that were going on, but it may be your favorite, so. The other two toppings were a tomato kachumbari, which is basically just tomato and onion salad with a vinegar lime base. And then the other one was akchar, which is pickled unripe mangoes and also chilies in there. And that it makes sound spicy, but it's not spicy at all. It's just kind of another vinegary-based pickled tasting item. So overall, it was fun flavors. I enjoyed it. It was kind of, different and definitely unique. And I kind of wish that there was another option for us to try just in case this wasn't what we were looking for at a signature dining place where you kind of have to make it all yourself. But overall, it didn't, it wasn't terrible. It was a good choice. And lastly, we do have the returning favorite, African drum beets, which is a coconut, strawberry, and beet mousse on a thin layer of chocolate cake, which is all vegan. And then you have crumbled up chocolate cake on the sides there on a base of candied golden and regular beets or red beets, and also some dollop of passion fruit gelée and dried passion fruit on top, along with balsamic soaked strawberries. So this was a lot of flavors going on, but it all worked and it wasn't too overly sweet. So this was a great option to end your meal. And I would definitely go back for the salad and the dessert alone. And I do hope that they add some other options in the future. Oh, one other thing, while we were there, our meal ended with a little friandise, which is a French word for a little tidbit, a delicacy, or a treat. That's how it was listed on the check. They did not say that when they brought it out, but that's how it was noted on the check, which was, $0. So it was complimentary, which is a little, almost like a gummy, but not as hard as a gummy. And it does have pectin in it, not gelatin. So it is vegan. But a friend of mine went the next night and they were not given this. So I'm not sure if they were just testing this out. So your mileage may vary and you may have a completely different ending to your meal, or you just may get the check. So that was our visit to Jiko, newly reopened here at Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I did speak to a chef and she said that they were going to be adding things as time goes on, but they just kind of wanted to get back into the swing of things and get reopened. Hopefully that's the case and we'll see some more exciting plant-based options to come. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and check out our other vegan Disney food reviews for restaurants around Walt Disney World and beyond. And let us know in the comments if there's a place you'd like us to review next. Thanks so much for watching Vegan Disney Food, your plant-based guide to the magic.